But now we're in days of now, and so let's play the Ookpik Waltz. So let's run through it once. This is a great tune by Frankie Rodgers, who is a Western Canadian fiddler, but this tune is played a lot in the States in fiddle contests. It was, in fact, a few years ago, it was super popular fiddle contest waltz because you can play it real slow and draw it out. But I'm going to play it more waltz tempo. So it's in the key of G, so I'll play through it a couple times with Pat. Then I'm going to show you how to play it on the fiddle. Then I'm going to show you how to play it on the mandolin. And then at the very end, I'll get the guitar out and just kind of walk through the chords with you. But it's a really easy tune to chord to as well. So you can play all cowboy chords if you want. Are you ready now?
I think so.
I think we're ready. See, Pat? See, Pat? All right, here we go.
Told you I couldn't find it.
Well, you know.
Didn't believe me.
I totally believed you, dude.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Hey, thanks, Pat. All right, so here we go with our G here. Okay, right there. And now let's go on up to from this G here to this G. Here we go. Now come back down. What's that?
It's better.
Oh, good. All right. I'm going to make a note here before I go any further that because that is I don't have that problem on YouTube, but there's something about I need to advance the audio. So the audio is running behind the video. That's interesting. Usually it's the other way around. Okay, we're here on this G on the E string. Here we go. Now keep going. let's do quarter notes, since you know we're playing a waltz, and there's lots of quarter notes in a waltz. So let's play. So we're gonna go ba da 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 da, 2 octaves, and then we're gonna. So we're really gonna start on the open G and end on the B on the E string, and then come right back down. So I won't play that top note twice. We'll just come right down from there. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, quarter notes. 1, hear my foot tapping, ready, play. Okay, now, sometimes it's fun, you know, when you're practicing your scales for a particular tune, to play in the time of the tune you're playing. So let's try that one time. We're going to play quarter notes, but we're going to play them as da 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 da. We're going to play them so that every third note we put a little emphasis, like it's the beginning of the measure. Now I'm not sure I can do that, so we'll try it together. Here we go. So not quite as fast, but still quarter notes. Get that? Okay, that's the kind of thing we're going to do. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, oh wait, the wrong note. Let me try again. There we go. I was concentrating so much on the rhythm I forgot what key I was in. So let's play here again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's fun to do, especially if you're learning to play jig time. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, like that. So you put ba-da-da-da-da. It's just play the jig time on your scales. So let's do one more thing before we're done. And let's play a G arpeggio. So always the first, third, and fifth note of the scale. So in G, it's G, B, and D. So we're going to play all the G's, B's, and D's from the open G all the way up to the B on the E string. Okay, and if you're playing mandolin or any other instrument, you know, you can do these arpeggios too if you're playing another melody instrument. So everybody's welcome, you know. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do it on 2 beats. 1, 2. Good. So you need to get to where you can play those without thinking about them. Now we're going to play them as quarter notes. So it's going to be ba-da, ba-da-da, like that. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, good, good, good. Now, one more thing is that one part's in E minor, but E minor is next of kin to the key of G, so it's the same key signature, so it's only got 1 sharp. And so, and actually in this whole tune, there's only there's 2 accidentals, actually. I almost made a mistake there, said there's 1, but there's 2 accidentals. And so let me show you what those are. But if you're going to play E minor scale, you just start on E and play G, so it's... same notes as the G scale, but you just start on E. And if you play the arpeggio, it's 1, 3, 5 again. So, but in this case, so it's going to be E, G natural, B, E. So that's an E minor arpeggio. Okay, so let's play. Let me tell you what the two accidentals are. So there's one in. They're both in the second part, the E minor part. And so there's one where we go on B. So let's practice these hard bits ahead. You know, so B to A sharp or B flat. You call it either one. Right in the middle of the tune there. And then the last one is we go from the E, at the end of the second part, we go from the E down to the D. So it's E flat. Try that again. Okay, so those are the only what I'd call funny notes, you know. Let me look at the chat here, see how everybody's holding up. Good, good. All right, good. Pretty close now. All right, good. All right, I'll do some experimenting in the coming week and dial that in a little better. But at least it's bearable. I know it's really annoying when the video and audio are so far off that it's hard to even figure out what the heck's going on. All right, so let's play through the tune. I'm going to play through it one time now, and just all the way through. So the G part we repeat. There's a repeat, and the third part, the second part, which is in E minor. There's no repeat. You just play through, and then it leads you back to G. All right, so let me just play through it once. Now, you know, there's dots available, and there's also tab. They're on the KDHX page as PDFs. If you're a patron at patreon.com/Charlie Walden, they're attached to the post I put up about announcing this little thing today. So, all right, let's play a little bit of Ookpik Waltz. 1, 2. So we got pickup notes, and I'm just going to play through it. You can play along with the dots. You can play along listening, and then I'll actually break it down phrase by phrase here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Back at the top. So let's go through and break it down. Did you hear the little accidentals in the second part there? Let me check the chat one more time. I can see it now. All right, good. All right, so let's play a little bit of Ookpik Waltz. So the first thing you've got is a little set of 3 pickup notes that are on one beat. So it'd be 1, 2, ba da da da, like that. Okay, so we're gonna go A. Starting on the D string, all the way up to the G on the D string, scale-wise. So it's... So it's a D, E, F sharp, G. Okay, now let us see what we got next sound. So the first bar sounds like this. So it's G, A, B, G. And then the next bar is, so it's A, open A to the F sharp on the D string, then E, D, E. And you end up on the G. So the first, let's play the first 2 bars and then end up on that G. That'd be that's actually the first 4 bars. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right. One more time. I'm ending up on that G on the D string. Okay, one more time. And then the next bar goes, hit that G again. So we go from there. Now we're going to that part that's where the E minor, chord changes to E minor. So we're going to go, we got pickup notes now. We're on the A and E string. We're going to play, on the A string, we're going to play B, D, E. And you could play open E there, but I like to use my 4th finger to play that. See, my 4th finger's on the E on the A string. And you know, usually what I do is just go a little slide into it. And if you don't hit it exactly right, you know, perfect unison, that's okay because we're playing fiddle music and it's kind of edgy, you know, but so it. And you could actually play a double there if you want. Play E, open E with that B. And then the next bit, you come off of that unison. So you're going to play E, F sharp, E, D, B. And you hear how I'm doing a little bit of a scoopy, kind of snaky sounding stuff. It's kind of cool on this waltz because it's kind of it has a little bluesy feel to it. So like right there, I'm going. Kind of sliding into that D. I'm not really playing the note below. I'm just hitting a little below it and kind of, but that's a fine point if you just want to play the note straight. So let's try it from right here. I'll just play through to the whole phrase we're going to play. Okay. More time. So it's B, D, E, E, F, E, D, B, A, D, B. Okay, and then you repeat that. So that's the same thing we just played. Now we're going to get headed for home now. So from right here, let's start right here on this B on the A string. So it's B, A, G, E. Now we're going to play E, D, C. And then we're going to play a C arpeggio. So it's C, E, G, C, E, G, D, F sharp now. How we doing there, folks? Let me know in the chat if you need me to go over something, but I'm going to play through the first part now one time really slow, and then I'll go back and hit the big phrases, okay? But I won't be saying the notes all the way along. Okay, here we go. drone there. Or you could play the B on the G string, a little chord. All right, now, so let me go back one more time, and I'll play the big phrases kind of slow. So I'm going to start like about 4 bars at a time, okay? So here we go. Let's start right at the beginning there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, let's do that one more time. Okay, once more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, the next phrase starts on this B. Remember, we're going into E minor territory now. Do that again. Start on this B. We got pickup notes. Remember, B, D, and then slide into the E. And you can do, like I said, you can do chord there. So you can use your open E as a kind of a drone there. Okay, and then you repeat that. Now. So the whole big phrase would be. Good job, folks. Everybody doing all right? All right, good, good. So now let's try going on to the second part. So let me just play you. The second part switches to E minor, but as I said, you know, they're next of kin to G, E minor is, so the notes don't change, but we do have a couple of accidentals in the second part that we didn't have in the first part. Other than that, it's pretty square and straight up here. So we got pickup notes. Can you do that? Or let that open E ring too. Or you can play it single note too. So I'm going up to the E. A, B, D, E, B, A. And then I'm going to flick my C note, my second finger, it's a little place marker. So that little part is like this. So now we're going to start on the open A. A, G, B, D, B, B flat, B. Try that. Just play that B to B flat and back to B. Kind of just slide it a little bit. Or you can note it too. You can bow it too. Okay, so let's play the first little bit here. So we're going to start right there. Here we go. So just a little ways through here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That little bit again. Now we're going to play a unison A, just like we did, you know, unison E. We're going to play. So let me tell you what the notes are there. A, B, A, G, E. And that's D, D, E, D, B, D, E. Okay, let's try it from the top there of the second part. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, see, I just repeated, so there's a lot of repeating here. So let's do that first phrase again and keep going, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, let's see, a little difference in the dots there. The pickup notes, I'm only using 2 pickup notes. I'm not starting on the A there, but it's not a big deal either way. So, here I'm in the middle of the tune. Let me play up to that point, and I'll show you that one more time. So, you know, when we start our pickup notes are, and then in the middle of the tune we just go. But not a big deal either way. You could switch those around, and that's not going to be the end of the world. But let's start at the beginning here, and we're just going to keep going until we get to something that we haven't already played. All right, here we go. Now, here's our last. We're got to get back to G. So it's E, E flat, E, D. Sorry. Okay, so we're now back at the beginning. So let's play all the way through the second part now. Okay. 1, 2. Starting on this, pickup notes are. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let's play through the whole tune now, and I think then we'll switch over to the mandolin. So let's do that one more time, all the way through. And now I've got at the end, if you've got the music, I've got it written such that we end on the E minor part. So that's what we'll do. We'll play through the whole tune twice actually, and then we'll end up with an E minor arpeggio. And that little thing above the E, that's a fermata or bird's eye, and that just means hold that note. And as my friend Calvin says, hold it for 2 weeks. In other words, the last note, keep it going, keep it going. And the reason you do that, of course, is the note that people will remember most is the last note. So if that note's good and you made a few mistakes in before, it kind of covers it up. So let's try Ookpik Waltz 2 times through, and we'll end on that E minor, okay, at the end. So here we go with Ookpik Waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2 times through or 1 time through. I can't remember. But anyway, we got through it. All right. You know, that's one of the problems I have when we play for contra dances. The caller will say 2 more times, and we'll play 1 time and think, was that 2 times? But anyway, that's the whole tune. So I hope you enjoyed that Ookpik Waltz. Now I'm going to